1-0 win in the end there. Do you know, how'd you feel after that one?
Yeah, very happy, mate. Yeah, that's feels good, that. But first half, they were a better side. Not very often we get dominated on the ball. I mean, listen, a few things I think needs to be said first is congratulations on getting the game on, because when we got here, when we arrived here at 5:45, it was literally waterlogged. So to get the game on themselves, the football club, the ground staff, is outstanding. I thought the first half, it took us a bit of a while. We looked tired, we looked sluggish. I don't know if it was the roll of the ball on the pitch or probably, if I've got to be fair, it was the way FC pressed us. I thought out of possession they were outstanding. And I thought in possession they put us on the back foot. Didn't create too many chances, FC, but penned us in with set pieces, quite a few corners. Whereas on the other hand, Josh Hancock, the amount of goals he scores and the way he scores them, he's had quite a few opportunities in the first half. We had a conversation about the second half. We wanted to be on the front foot. We wanted to squeeze up the pitch another 15 yards. And I thought that the intensity in the second half just blew them away. They struggled getting out their own half. And it's nothing to do with Renault being man and Burns pal. Got a lot of respect for this football club, but I just thought we just showed our class in the second half in terms of our will to win. Again, nothing against their side. I just thought our dominance, our performance levels, our fitness levels showed in the end.
So in the first half, Josh Hancock went close a couple of times, close to volley. Second half, 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗶𝗰𝗸𝗲𝗀 had a couple of chances in the box. Was there at any point you thought maybe the rub of the green wasn't going to go our way today, and we weren't going to find the back of the net?
No, because we always score, don't we? It's what we, top scorers in the country down to a certain level. So as long as we're creating chances, and we always do, even when we were rubbish in the first half, we created a good 4 or 5 chances. So we never feel like that. In fact, once we scored, I'll be honest, when Jordan scored 81st, 82nd minute, was it?
81st.
I thought we'd go and get a couple more, and probably should have done, to be fair. Mandy's had a good chance. I thought their keeper was unbelievable. Made some great stops. Obviously, you can see the class the kid's got. He's on loan from City. And they've defended really well second half. They put bodies on the line. They look like they were fighting for survival, even though they're not really. But we did enough. We penned them in their defensive third, and we create opportunities. So we don't worry about stuff like that. We've got enough players. I know it looks at the minute Jordan's getting a lot of the goals, but we've got, as you well know, we've got a lot of players that can score goals.
Obviously, that's the sort of result you want after. Obviously, we're disappointed with the result at the weekend. That's the sort of result, grinding out a performance that you want, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the first time we've been this season and got a performance. Generally we're smashing sides 3s and 4s and 5s. I've probably done ourselves a disservice there, because I thought we were very good second half, but that first half performance. We said at half time, what good sides do, what teams that want to be at the top of the league do, is they find a way of winning games. I don't just mean being scrappy, but I mean by being on the front foot. So yeah, it was pleasing, and a clean sheet. We don't do them. Our away record is scary when you consider the type of players we've got. But we've talked about that. We've done that to death in terms of the way we set up and are happy defending with the opposition having overloads in them areas. We're happy to do that. But it's nice to get a clean sheet, nice to bounce back, and it was a great reaction.
Obviously, I know how much you love to see the fantastic support as well.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's all the time. This is a local derby, a nice little rivalry that's been formed over the last few years, and one that keeps happening in the future. Whether that be, whether in the same league or in cups or whatever else, these are proper games. These, I've always had that little bit of anxiety coming in. I know Bernard certainly feels the same way, because you always feel that when FC shoot that way into that stand. Been involved in games where they almost feel like they're sucking the ball into the goal. With the noise they made. But what was unbelievable tonight was listening to our supporters. Even though they were singing, you could hear our supporters so clearly getting behind the lads. And that was at 0-0, the last 25 minutes when it was getting a bit nervy, a bit jittery. They kept us going. And when you go down there celebrating with them, there's, again, 253, 400 people there. It's incredible what's been built at the football club.
Obviously, looking ahead, another tough game, Worksop in the reserves fixture. It took Brad Jackson in the last minute to win that one. So anything you expect early on?
If you remember what I said when we beat them, I made it clear I thought that anybody who finished above them would win the league. That's how highly I rate them. They're a top side, a quality manager. Really well coached team who've got big momentum behind them, and they're going to be pushing hard to finish as high as they can this season themselves. So from our point of view, we know it's going to be tough from a physical point of view, but against real quality players. For us, it's about recovery. We've played so many games recently. I think that's our fifth out of the last 6 games away from home. and then we're going doubling up again Saturday, Tuesday. So from our point of view at this moment in time, just about the lads recovering, assessing what we've got available, and then we'll start planning from tomorrow onwards as staff, in terms of what we'll do against them.